Hello, welcome back. So, another day, another quick update vlog. So, I'm going to talk a little bit more today about mindset, growth mindset. I started listening to Carol Dweck's book, Mindset, again. I'm going to finish it now since I started talking about it here. Uh, but before I go on, I just wanted to note I finally got my copy of 30 Days. I know it appears backwards here, but the Russell Brunson book from the One Funnel Away Challenge. And I think I'm probably the last person to receive this book. It's been almost 2 months since the challenge started. Uh, or yeah, a long time. So yeah, it's I got a free book with 19.99 shipping and handling. So I guess 19.99 is not enough to get it here within 2 months. Anyway, I'm excited about this book. I've already looked at a bunch of the plans since they're actually available online, but I intend to go through this and mark it up and put in sticky notes and underline it with fluorescent markers and stuff like that, and really kind of try to put some of these plans to use. And I might in the future find one and try to implement it and vlog about it. So maybe that will be coming up here in the next few weeks or something like that. But for the time being, I'm just kind of planning on looking it over and seeing what kind of value I can get out of it. But back to the value I can bring for you. Hopefully today I want to talk about how you can improve your mindset. If you're like most people, you probably have a fixed mindset. You really kind of believe that your value comes from your intelligence, and your intelligence is something that is kind of out of your control, and you don't really have. Uh, it's an innate ability, um, your talents and whatnot. So um, I think the number one most important thing that we all need to realize is that we are learning something every day, whether you realize it or not, and the value of what you're learning might change, and the value of what you're learning might be different, but you are learning something every day. And if you focus on learning something that is important and useful, and focus on learning and acquiring new skills and knowledge that is actually going to be able to help you improve your life or improve others' lives in some way, to be able to help you help others in some way, then that's a lot more valuable than you know gaining knowledge about what your brother-in-law is up to, or whatever else you might find out at Thanksgiving dinner today. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I don't get to be with my family for their official Thanksgiving today because I've got to work at 4, and the big family dinner is taking place a little bit further away than I'm able to reach. So I had my mashed potatoes and gravy and stuff, and just kind of taking it easy, except for having to go to work and probably be very busy. So anyway, so what can we do? Right? What can we do to improve our mindset? I think I mentioned yesterday, like the number one thing that I kind of have done that's really made a difference in my life is meditation. But I don't necessarily believe that you have to meditate every day in order to see results, and as far as your mindset goes. I think it does help, but I think that if you find something that you really enjoy doing, and you focus a lot of time and energy and effort on improving at that thing, that the confidence that you'll get from doing that is going to be equal to or greater than meditation or anything else that you can do. If you have something that you're passionate about and you really actually go after it and pursue it and do your best to not get discouraged, to always get better at it, to not plateau, to always find some new area that you're kind of maybe deficient in and that you can improve on, then you will see your confidence and you will see your mindset change. You'll see your confidence grow. You'll see your mindset change in ways that you can't even match with meditation or uh, anything else really. So if you know something right now where you go, I really wish I had more time to spend doing this thing, whether it's fishing or playing an instrument or cooking or watching sports or playing video games even. There are things that you can do to turn that passion and into some greater, into what was the word I'm looking for here? There's a way that you can take that passion that you have for that thing and actually increase it by learning more about it or getting better at it. If you go fishing every day and you just keep fishing at the same place using the same lures or the same bait and fishing at the same times of day and you never try anything new, then you might get kind of bored with it after a while. But, if you change it up and you go to different lakes, streams, ponds, rivers, oceans, and do different lures and different lines and all kinds of different things. You learn about fishing and about what works best for what, and you can actually really take your passion for that and take it to a whole new level that you didn't have it before. And the same thing's true with something like music. If you play an instrument, let's say guitar, since I actually play a little bit and I know a little bit about it. If you only learn three chords like C, G, and F, and maybe a couple more. Uh, uh, you might be able to play several different songs with just like three or four chords. And if that's all you do is you sit around and you play those all the time, you're probably going to get bored with it after a while, unless your passion is actually in singing and you really don't care about playing the guitar. But if you keep on singing the same songs, you're going to get bored. Uh, but if you have a passion for it, you're going to probably naturally spend time learning about scales and learning about how to, solo, how to, use effects pedals and um, slides and different picking techniques, finger picking, different chords, different melodies, all these different parts of the thing that you're interested in. And if you do that, then you're naturally going to become more confident in that thing. And if you always approach that thing with the attitude of, I am not the best at this, but I am going to get better. I'm going to do something to get better at this. Well, then that's kind of the growth mindset in action. So we need to do this in every area. We need to realize that we can always get better in every area. And we need to find the areas that we can grow in and improve in enough that we can actually make a big difference in our life. And if we have this idea that we're not the best at at anything, and that we always have room for growth, then you should be excited to have that growth. So as far as I understand it, that's kind of what the growth mindset is. So I just really encourage everyone to get out there and find those things that you're passionate about that really kind of drive you um, and go after them and like learn as much as you can about them. And, it's okay to fish the same spot several times or play that same song over and over until you're really, really good at it. But, maybe the thing that is stopping you from mastery of that playing that song, or fishing in that one particular spot, or whatever it is. Maybe the thing that's stopping you from perfection in that area is something that seems completely unrelated. So you need to go and become a more well-rounded fisher. You need to become a more well-rounded guitar player. You need to go and become a more well-rounded video game player. You know, if there's something that you're really interested in, you should try to explore as many different parts of it, even especially the parts that you don't enjoy quite as much. You don't feel like you enjoy quite as much. Um, like I don't really like playing scales, but I know that if I learn how to play scales on guitar, then I'm going to be a much better guitar player. So no brainer. If when I am actually practicing guitar, that's something that I really try to work on every day is learning different scales and playing them and practicing them, and getting better at them. So short of meditation, the best thing you can do to really uh, fix your mindset is just keep in mind that you always have room for growth, and that the way to become the best is realize that you never really are the best. There's always going to be somebody working hard to get to the top spot, and make that somebody you. Just try to go out there and become the best at something, even if it's something like a very, very small part of something much bigger. And eventually you have, if you keep doing this in different areas, you're going to have built up skills that you can share with people, and you can mentor people in those areas. And that's we'll talk about more later about what you can do with that. But for now, I hope that everyone's having a great Thanksgiving, and I hope that everyone's really excited for the year to come. But really just for everything, for tomorrow and Monday, and um, just life in general, getting better every single day at the things that we like to do. Um, so I hope everyone's having a great Thanksgiving, and continues to have a great Thanksgiving. And I love you all. Be greater than you are. Peace.